September is finally coming to a close. Today we will be discussing sneakers to resell in the month of October. If you're not into reselling, that's okay as well. Don't worry, you could use this guide to know what are going to be the most hyped sneakers, the most limited, or even what popular general releases may potentially go on sale because hey, we're all trying to save a little bit of money here and there. Specifically, we'll be discussing the name of the sneaker, the retail, the release date, and whether the sneaker will be profitable or not, or if they may even potentially sit on shelves, resulting in a sale price. Feel free to subscribe and enable post notifications just to stay 100% updated on all these profitable releases because October is looking absolutely insane. It seems like it's been like that for the past 3 months and each month has been progressively getting better and better. Also, my Twitter for urgent updates is KeithAdam10. Kicking it off, let's begin with October 1st. Starting off this incredible month, we have an Off-White and Nike collaboration. Specifically, this will be for the Off-White Nike Rubber Dunk in 3 colorways. These will all retail for $190. However, each individual color will be region exclusive. The black and green colorway is exclusive to the Americas, the University Blue colorway is exclusive to Europe, the Middle East, and Africa, and finally, the gold pair is exclusive to China and Asia Pacific. Expect these all to be very profitable, all the 3 colors, with a good margin too. The gold should perform the best, then the blue, followed by the green. There are also toddler and preschool pairs, which are also expected to be profitable with good margins in all colors, specifically because of the retails being so low at only $80 for the toddler and $90 for the preschool. Also on October 1st for $150, Reebok will be dropping the Reebok Question Mid Harden. If you want a personal pair, I suggest waiting until after the release because they should dip slightly below retail in the secondary market after about a week from the full drop, which will be on October 3rd, so not for resale purposes when it comes to these. But anyway, moving on to October 2nd, one of the biggest drops of the month, we have the Yeezy 350 Carbon after its delay. Retail is $220 and you should expect them to be profitable in all sizes under 8. However, if you do have no tax in your state, you should also be able to profit off of sizes over 8 as well. Just expect a poor margin when it comes to those larger sizes. You can actually sign up for the Adidas raffle right now. For those of you who do need Adidas accounts to make multiple entries and increase your chances of copying multiple pairs, feel free to check the link in the description for my site TARS. I do sell pre-verified Adidas accounts there, and as well I also do sell Nike accounts there. For example, if you do need them for the Off-White drop or any of the Jordan 1 drops that we'll discuss a little later. Also on October 2nd for $425 we have the Jordan 16 Converse Think 16 pack. Due to the very high retail on these and the current low demand, these likely won't perform very well. However, this may change as we get closer to the drop, so I'll keep you guys updated. It's important to note though that sneakers does have free returns, so there is no risk when it does come to there. You could even cancel within 30 minutes of the release if they're not looking too great. So as of now, if you do want a personal pair, I will say don't sleep because they are expected to sell out at the very least. Moving to October 3rd for 150 euros, we will be seeing the Slamjam Dunk High in clear white release at Slamjam through a raffle as well as Nike Sneakers Europe. The black pair will then be available worldwide on the 30th of October, both of which when it comes to these will be extremely profitable with a great margin. Evidently, October starts off already crazy, but prior to moving on to the rest of October, for everyone who has been patiently waiting, thank you. I'm happy to announce that Endurance will finally be having a limited restock for US and Europe on October 1st, this Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 p.m. local in Europe. Tweeted from KeithAdam10. Endurance is a group to help you completely exploit the secondary market for any type of product. It is far more than just sneakers and clothing, but what makes Endurance so different though? Well, to start off, Endurance offers numerous softwares completely free for all members to help them exploit drops. All members have access to a location spoofer to help them exploit sneakers stashes, sneakers passes, frenzy drops, etc. All members have access to an autofill tool with auto checkout and auto add to cart to destroy drops and restocks even if they don't have a bot. All members have access to a custom queue bot to help them efficiently pass waiting rooms on sites like Adidas, Finish Line, Mesh, Snipes, and even has a cookie feature for efficiently passing queue on Yeezy supply. There's also a Supreme add to cart bot to make manual checkouts extremely easy, which has now actually been implemented into the autofill. There's also a Dick's Sporting Goods bypass system, and for any botters, we also offer free software to help you guys out as well. For example, the software we do provide for you guys could generate Akamai cookies efficiently, generate one-click Gmails, profile converter, account gen, and much more, and even cheap in-house residential proxies available 24/7 for the most reliable reliable providers. But that's not the end of it. We love innovation, and we're always developing new things to separate us from others. My personal favorite, though, above all, Nike sneakers earlier. But for shock drops, scratches, AR hunts, sneaker stashes on hyped releases, you name it. When it comes to monitors, we cover everything you could possibly think of, even for non-sneaker items, those of which have led us to tons of manual cookouts this month, especially from Hibbett and Nike Desktop. So again, the limited restock will be Thursday, October 1st at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, which is 11 p.m. local in Europe, tweeted from Keith Adam 10. So be sure to enable post notifications for that. But anyway, back to October 3rd. I know you guys are here for a video, so let's get back to that. The Air Max 90 Safari will be dropping for $140. I would not suggest these for resale purposes, but if you do want a personal, I wouldn't suggest sleeping. Also on October 3rd in Europe, we should be seeing some retailers release the SB Trainer 1 Chlorophyll. I'm not expecting anything crazy for these, but they do have decent potential for at least some lunch money just because of the recent surge on hype on SBs. Although these aren't really your traditional SBs, I'll keep you guys updated with how these are expected to turn out. Moving to October 6th, the A6 Gel Light 3 OG in purple and orange will release for $120. I would suggest these only for personal pairs as of now, and I'll update you guys if anything does change. But then on to October 8th, we have another personal only as of now. This is the Air Force One Wheat Mocha, which will release for $130. Also on October 8th, Nike sneakers will be releasing the Nike Air Raid in black for $140. If you guys do want a personal, I would not suggest sleeping since they already sold out on Foot Action, which had a release earlier. Still personal only though due to the low demand and sale volume on these. Moving on to October 10th for $190, we will be seeing the Jordan 3 Blue Cement. If you have no tax in your state and you buy from sites with free shipping, there is a good opportunity for lunch money with a poor margin when it does come to these. So there is some money to be made, but not quite the same if you do have tax in your state. Unfortunately, it's not really the best relief. Also on October 10th, we have the PSG collab. Starting with the PSG Jordan 4, retail will be $225 on these, and although demand is very high on these, stock unfortunately is also high, with the retail being high as well at $225 rather than the traditional $190 for Jordan 4. So this unfortunately only does leave potential for a small amount of profit with a subpar margin. Nothing crazy, but nonetheless there should be an opportunity for at least a little bit of lunch money, nothing too significant. But anyway, in addition to those Jordan 4s from the PSG collab, we also have the PSG Jordan Zoom 92 dropping on the same day for $150. At best, there's potential for lunch money on these with a poor margin, but even then, I'm not really sure about that. But one thing to keep in mind is that Nike sneakers does do free returns, so there's absolutely no risk on there. Then we also have the PSG Jordan Zoom Renegade dropping on the 10th for $140. I would suggest these strictly for personal pairs as of now. Moving on to October 14th and 15th, Jordan 1 Lucky Green will release for $170. These come in women's sizes, preschool, and toddler. Expect all women's sizes to be profitable with a good margin, but those sizes over 10 specifically will perform the best. When it does come to the preschool and toddler pairs, on the other hand, I would suggest those for only personal wear. Obviously not for yourself, but for your kids. If you guys do need fast, reliable residential proxies for this release or any other release this month or in the future, be sure to check out Kit Proxy. The link for Kit Proxy is in the description below. Also on October 15th for $230, we will be seeing the Anthracite Foamposite in all black release. Years ago, this would have done numbers just like the Stealth Foams, but unfortunately, as of now, in this time, I suggest these for personal only. You should even be able to catch these for under retail. Most likely, they should go on sale after a decent amount of time. And the same exact thing goes for the Foamposite Gradient soles, which drop on the same date for $230 as well. Unfortunately, Foamposite hype just hasn't been the same since the past few years. Moving on to October 16th, we have a big day. The Union Jordan 4 will finally be dropping on sneakers after a delay for $250. These will hold their profitability, obviously, even if they drop a little bit in value post-drop when shipments do come in due to the influx in pair in circulation. Regardless, still expect them to be very profitable with an incredible margin, of course, and the same goes for the Zoom 92 Guava for $150 and the Jordan Delta for $160. Both of these will be very profitable with incredible margins again, so go full throttle throttle when it comes to all these Union sneakers. Jumping to October 23rd now, though, we have another good one. This will be the New Balance 2002R Bembury, dropping for $150. Expect these to be very profitable with a great margin as well. Also on the 23rd for $190, we will be seeing the Jordan 12 Dark Concord release. I would suggest these for personal only. We should see a similar performance or lack of as what we saw for the Indigo Jordan 12s on these, so nothing great, unfortunately, just personals. Jumping to October 25th, though, for likely $120, we will be seeing the SB Dunk High Invert Celtics drop in Europe. US may potentially have a later date. I'll keep you guys updated for that, so remember to subscribe and enable post notifications. Regardless, for whenever they do drop, expect these to be very, very profitable with an incredible margin as well. Moving to October 28th, we will be getting our third Skeleton Air Force One. This time it will be in orange compared to the previous black and white pairs, retailing for $130 again. These won't perform as well as the prior black or white pairs, unfortunately, but there still should be sufficient room for lunch money with a decent margin considering the retail is so low at $130. Also on October 28th, we will be getting the Jordan 35 Fragment. Retail should be $195. Expect these to be profitable with a decent margin, and like all 35s, bigger sizes should perform best when it does come to these. Then on to October 30th, like we discussed earlier, the Dunk High Slamjam, now in black, will be having their worldwide release. But don't be fooled because it's worldwide. These are still very limited and will be very profitable with a great margin. Certainly an incredible release to look forward to. Then on to October 31st for $170, perhaps the drop that the most people are looking forward to this month, ending off the month with an absolute bang. We have the Jordan 1 Dark Mocha dropping. Expect these to be very profitable with a great margin in all sizes. Smaller sizes will be best when it comes to these, just like all Jordan 1s, but regardless, all sizes will still have a great margin even if they are a larger size. So of course, full throttle on this release to end off the month. But anyway, that will conclude it. Remember, the limited endurance restock will be October 1st, this Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 p.m. local in Europe. Tweeted from Keith Adam 10. But anyway, feel free to leave a like if you did enjoy the video or you perhaps learned a thing or two. Also subscribe and enable post notifications if you happen to be new, just to stay 100% updated on all profitable releases. With that though, enjoy the rest of your day and good luck on all these releases, of course.
Get that big foot away from me. Get your foot on my foot. Ah. Why are you hurting me with your foot? Can't you find somewhere else to keep it put? Get your foot on my foot. Ah.